Good day, viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. I am barely making it today. I am a little later than I usually am, so forgive me. I hope you are well and had a great week. Um, I am Sarah B of Just Be Tarot, and I am a light worker and tarot card reader. And welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing fabulously. So I am shuffling for mainly the energy for this holiday weekend. In the United States, it'll be Memorial Day on Monday and a long weekend for us. So I'm seeing what kind of energy is coming in for that. Okay, so the first card to come out is surrender. You're being asked to surrender to something. And this one's stabbing me, so I'm going to pull that word. Okay, so yeah, you're being asked to surrender to something. Give in to what the universe has been exposing to you. You might be resistant to change or to some new ideas coming in, but Spirit is saying go after it. The sky's the limit. Surrender to the possibilities that, this new chance at something, this new change, this new energy, this could be a person, could be for you. It is for you if the universe is bringing it to you. It's hard to make changes, though. It's hard to put down your guard and say, okay, I'm ready to put my trust in the universe. And that's what Spirit's asking you to do, to surrender to the universe, to trust in the universe, to trust, or your higher power, whatever you call your higher power, surrender to it. Hello, Eloise, how are you? I hope you're well. So your Spirit's saying surrender to the universe. Know that your higher power has your back, and take that leap of faith, take that chance, and do what you have to do to be bold, is what I just heard. Be bold. Now we have, yep, the universe is your partner. Hi, Jeeves, how are you? No, I'm not. Are you asking me if I'm English? Thank you. I wish I was British, but no. No, I'm in the United States. So the universe, so we're asking to surrender to the universe, and then the next card is the universe is your partner. So I mean, the universe is saying, trust in me. Just trust that I am giving you these opportunities. You have to take the chance. You have to delve into it. Because if you're not doing it, then you're just going to repeat the same cycles over and over again. It's time to move forward. It's time to be outside your comfort zone, and it's time to move ahead. And then we have bold step forward. If this isn't like, I mean, the universe is being pretty loud here with what it's trying to tell us. I mean, bold step forward. Take that chance. If this is the weekend to do it, if there was any better time, I don't think there would be. I mean, we have surrender. The universe is your partner. And bold step forward. It's pretty much, Spirit is saying you have the strength. I will be by your side the whole time. You just have to have the courage to take that first step. And I do believe that all of you are strong enough to do that. I do believe that all of you have it in you. If your higher power brings it to you, then your higher power is going to bring you through it. And it has to be, you just got to keep telling yourself that. All right. Let's see what else we have from this other Oracle deck. Oh goodness, there it is. I thought I left my other go-to Oracle deck in the other room, but I see it laying right next to me. My trusty, tarot deck. While I'm shuffling, don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live. I wanted to go do an impromptu live this week, but I didn't get a chance to. But I do go live every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern Time. So if you're available, tune into me, tune into my channel. Okay, so grace and friendship. I'm hearing like a bond. There might be a bond that you are, or something you're mending, perhaps. There's going to be something coming towards you. I want to say gift, but it's not like a material gift, but it's if you open your heart to people coming into your life, to new people, and opening your heart and being vulnerable, then I feel like this is going to give you what you're looking for. I feel like maybe you're looking for healing. Maybe you're looking for somewhere to, or somebody to vent to, somebody to heal with, somebody who is open to receiving you in your entirety. And so I feel like Spirit's asking you to open your heart in receiving this grace, and keep your heart open and your mind open, because not every gift comes to you in the package you want it to be delivered in. So it's important to remember that your gifts that you're manifesting could look different than what you thought was going to be coming in. All right, and I was just told again to look at the moon. Okay, so I'm hearing pay attention to the sunsets over the weekend. Maybe it's some kind of, that means something to you. Maybe you used to do that with somebody, watch the sunset. Perhaps you're doing that with somebody over the weekend on the beach, or wherever you're going. Maybe you're vacationing somewhere. But I'm here, like, I was definitely told to point out to the sunset. Hi, B. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you. I hope you've had a good week so far. Okay, now let's check out this Oracle deck and see what's going on here. Let's see what we have here. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what I was like. Maybe in the sunset, there's supposed to be signs you're seeing, or maybe if you're concentrating or meditating in the sunset, then there's signs you're supposed to be looking for, is what I thought. And the signs just came out. So there might be some kind of sign that's coming out towards you. Oh, that's so nice. Congratulations. So let's see if we can get another card to see what else might be coming in this weekend as far as overall energy. Love. Like I said, I feel like there might be some kind of gift somebody is giving you. Maybe it's the gift of love. Somebody just showing that they care about you, that you're wanted, that you're needed, that you are worthy of being loved, that you are, um, hey, Witchy, how's it going? That you are love, and that maybe somebody is looking for you. Maybe this person, you're going to run into this person, but you have to get out there in order to find it. It's just not going to come to you. You have to be out there too, putting yourself out there. Um, conversating with people, meeting new people. Um, look for signs of this coming in. I was just told to shuffle again, so there must be another message in this deck for you guys. Thank you. Feminine energy. So we're talking about like Empress energy. That is abundance and love and fertility. If you're looking to get pregnant, then this weekend might be the weekend to go trying that. If you're not looking, then make sure you're using protection. Hi, Firmino. But this is about abundance. My week was really good, actually. It's very productive. But I'm glad that it's almost over. It's pretty exhausting. Like I said, I wanted to do an impromptu live this week, but I didn't get a chance. I ran out of time. So yeah, this is growth. Maybe you're trying to start your own company. Maybe you're promoting yourself. Maybe you're maybe you're in your flower garden. So I was told to look at all these flowers here. Maybe you are just grounding, being involved with the earth, having dirt in your fingers and planting things. It's an opportunity for growth and abundance, and just making sure that if you don't want to, like I said, become pregnant, or if you're not ready to, then make sure you're using protection, because I did hear again to make sure I told you. So you heard that here. I feel like everybody's mom when I say that. I have plants all over the place. Ooh, I love to hear that. There might be good news coming in for you. Something that you've been waiting for, something that you maybe have been waiting to hear. But like that could have to do with these signs. Pay attention. Not me, that's for sure. And so B, you're too funny. So so definitely good news coming in. Pay attention to signs. This card says risk, opportunity, safety. All right, so be paying attention for those opportunities. Put yourself out of your comfort zone. Risk. I said that in the beginning of the reason. Take the chance. The universe will have your back no matter what. So it's important that you take the chance. Step out of your comfort zone. Those are the first 3 cards. Bold step forward. Surrender to the universe. And the universe is your partner. So I feel like this reading today, the main overall energy is take the opportunities. Be bold. Step out there. The universe has your back. You are safe. You just have to trust. You have to trust that that's where you're going. Okay? So you might get some good news coming in, and it might be like, you might be scared. You might be like, oh no, is that, that's going to be a whole life change. But it might be what you need to get out of the cycle you're in, or it might be what you need to reach your person. Because you know what, you need to, if this is you up here, they're not going to level down to you. You have to level up to them and be bold and climb those steps. you can meet your person. Put yourself out there. All right, so let me, reach over and get my tarot deck. Here I want to, it wasn't on my desk when I cleared, so Spirit, please clear this deck from previous energies, from other readings. Thank you. Okay, so sure. Let me get Witchy World Traveler, wondering what my spirit guides have to say for advice. Let's see. I'm shuffling for Witchy. What does she get out of your head and let go? Get out of your head. I just heard be more present and let go. You're holding on too tight to something. You have to let go of some kind of energy and be more relaxed. Get out of your head. Try to be more present. Okay, so Joe, let's see. So the first card was the Six of Wands in reverse. I'm feeling like you're taking a step back and let somebody else taking a spotlight in something. Letting somebody else, maybe get credit for something, or maybe it was a team project and you're letting somebody else take most of the credit for it. I feel like the universe is also working on something for you, Firmino. But it's not there yet. There's been some kind of halt for some reason. Something, Spirit, what halted this progress? What halted this progress for Firmino? Oh, we got two. You might have lost focus? Lost focus on something? I feel like there's something going on, maybe personally, that you didn't have your whole focus on something. I'm hearing the word distraction. So maybe you were distracted on something. I feel like you might be like I said, letting somebody take credit for something, stepping off of the pedestal and letting somebody else shine, or maybe you're helping somebody gain some kind of wisdom in something so they can shine. But I definitely see that you need to get out there. I feel like people are wanting to be in your energy. This might mean somebody might be contacting you, asking you to hang out. Hi, how are you, Helga? I hope you're well. Me and RP. I hope that helped you, Firmino. Okay, let's see. Of course. I know. Okay, Helga, you are going to be going on a new journey. We have the Fool and the Upright that just popped up. I'm just shuffling for, usually I pull 2 cards per question. So there's going to be a new journey. So what was your question here? What's the energy of me and RP? I feel like you need to speak up. You're being asked to speak up for this new journey to begin. Now, the High Priestess is usually about, listen, like in the Upright, it's about listening, taking things in, being intuitive. But when it's in the reverse, you're asked to take action. You're asked to speak up about something. In order for this new journey to begin, somebody's going to have to say something. So I don't know if you are in this relationship. Oh, so you are giving hints, see? So you are being, flirty and trying to put yourself out there. I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. So there needs to be an action. There needs to be something said before this new journey can begin. All right, so let's go ahead and give this another shuffle and see what some of the energy is for coming in for this week for the collective. Of course, Helga, my pleasure. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, if you have been, if you have been dating somebody or have been in connection with somebody, maybe you're hooking up casually with somebody, they might be ghosting you. You might feel like their energy is of ghosting. It looks like they're overwhelmed with something. Maybe, and they're looking for, or it's time for you to look for a new opportunity, or they're looking for a new opportunity. But either way, it's time to move on and look for a new opportunity. Because I feel like the either you're ghosting somebody or that your person is ghosting you. Of course I can be. Whatever comes out, I love it. Spirit, I am shuffling for B. Whatever comes out, what is in their energy? What is going on? Oh, hold on just one moment. Oh, something is coming to an end. Okay. You are being asked to use your coping skills with it. So something is coming to an end, and you're being asked to take the lessons and move on. Use your coping skills. Let's see. But something has ended. But the thing is, it's a new beginning. Yep, you're manifesting something. Spirit's putting something together for you. This is about wishes coming into fruition. This is about alchemy, working on your manifestation. So something is coming in. There's something didn't work out, but you have something coming in, something that's bigger and something that you've been wishing for. But make sure, I just heard, that you take the lessons from this past relationship, especially, to move forward. Because there's something better coming in. Oh, I just got something else flipped over. Did I? Maybe I was imagining it. No, there it is. Ace of Cups. I'm going to say this was for B too. So Ace of Cups. I mean, I feel like this was supposed to come out because it flipped over and I didn't see it. So I feel like love is coming in. This could be the love that you have and you're giving it to somebody. But either way, no matter what, you're still filled with love. Like I said, I feel like the universe is working on something for you, trying to make your manifestations come into fruition. But you are filled with love. Your cup is going to be overflowing. It's going to be something way bigger than your last relationship. So this is definitely something new. And pretty soon, your cup is going to be overflowing. That was exciting. I love that. I love that energy. What else for the collective? Ooh, it looks like, golly. Let's see. Feels like some of you are on the defensive. Some of you need to let go of something or somebody, but you're also on the defensive about it. You see that something isn't working out. You see that you need to let go. Holding on is way more painful than letting go. It's something that you're used to, something that you're comfortable with. Thank you, B. I look forward to hearing that update. But this is something or somebody that you're defending. Somebody might be saying, you know, are you sure this is for you? Are you sure you want to continue with this? But you're on the defensive about it. Sometimes it's hard to see from a third party perspective. And you keep battling it. This could be you defending yourself. Maybe you're holding on. You need to hold on to something, but I've seen like you need to let something go. There's something, but you are not ready to do it. You're still defending it. You're in the energy of being on the defensive. You're just not ready to move on from that. Ooh, we got 4 cards that came out. Being more vulnerable. Somebody is a little bit unfocused. Being more vulnerable with people. Letting down your guard. I feel like somebody wants to get to know you better. Somebody wants to take down the wall you've built. And this is, you know, you might be the type of person who's used to focus and, you know exactly what to say, and everything you say is mindful. And it's hard for you to talk about certain things with people, to feel safe with somebody. It takes a lot of effort. But for you to move forward in a situation, you have to make certain changes. Hey, Cyan, how are you? I'm only pulling 2 cards out so we can see what comes out for June, July, and August with those 2 cards. And I also see that there's going to be, once you're able to let people in and open your heart, or let a person in, this could be just one person, or let something in to your energy, you're going to be less stuck. You're going to see that maybe your relationship or a partnership, or your work becomes more fluid, because you're able to work more fluidly and be more yourself, not have to be so mindful of everything you're speaking about, not letting somebody know too much about you, or trying to be super secretive about your outside life, or the things that you like and the things that you don't. You're not wanting to step on people's toes or make any kind of, don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers. So once you're able to be more yourself, you're going to find a little bit of peace. You're not going to be so chaotic in your mind. You need to let go and get out of your mind and be less anxious and stay more present. Okay. So let's see. Okay, we'll do 1 per month. We'll do June, July, and August. I'll do 3 for you, Cyan. Okay, Okay, let's get these cards back into the mix so it's a full deck for you. All right, I'm shuffling for Cyan. What does she need to know for June? Okay, so it looks like you are staying safe. You are being called to do something. I feel like there's been a calling for you to do something new, to do what your heart's desire, but you are hesitant to move on, to get out of your comfort zone. Maybe you are raising a family, maybe you are um going to school, and this requires you to change your major. This might be required you to compromise with your partner and say, you know what, I know that this might break up the flow we have in the house. We have everything, on a schedule, and this might, put a bump in that. But what needs to happen is I need to follow my passions too. I need to follow my heart. And that's what the Eight of Cups is about. Finding the ninth cup, being emotionally happy and doing it for yourself, following your path. So right now you're staying behind for something. There's something that has you staying behind and not following your heart, not being completely happy, because these cups are full. So it looks like you're happy in every other aspect, but there's something that's not, something that you need to do, your heart's desire, that needs to be fulfilled. Now let's shuffle for July. Okay, we got 2 for July. So there might be a separation of a partnership, or a relationship of some kind. You might have outgrown it in some way, shape, or form. Now this doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. It could be a work partnership. It could be even like maybe you're arguing with your family members or whatever. But the universe is working on getting you on the right path. But there definitely seems to be a little bit of a separation here with somebody that you're close to, somebody that you potentially love. It could be a romantic partnership. I'm not saying that it's not, but it doesn't have to be. Um, Obviously, I don't know your situation, but I do see that there's going to be either a falling out, or initially I got you've outgrown something. You've outgrown a friendship or a partnership, and maybe you're leveling up and they're staying in the same spot, and you need to move forward. And the universe is trying to provide your path, but they're staying there. And I am going to shuffle for August. Another 2 cards came out, so I'll go with that. Okay, it is time for you to stop resting. All right, it's a time for you to take action, but don't keep doing the same thing that you've always been doing. With this 9 of Wands card, in reverse, the 9 of Wands card is you keep battling, you keep doing the same thing. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on going. But in the reverse, it's, you know what? I'm done. I have tried this a million times and gotten the same result. I need to do something different and shake things up. So you're being asked to do exactly that. You need to take action and shake things up, because the same thing that you keep doing is not working. So August is going to be about a shake-up. Things aren't working out and you need to make some changes. All right, I hope that helped you, Cyan. That was June, July, and August. All right. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Of course, my pleasure. Being pushed by family members to be in that business. Is it a family business? Okay, so what else do we have here? Ooh, we got the Knight of Cups in the upright. So some of you might have love coming towards you. New love. And it might put an end to an old relationship. This new person coming in might change something for you. Maybe you're currently dating somebody, or I feel like it's going to put a change in your life. Maybe it's just going to change the way you see things or the way you view yourself. I feel like it might not be an end of a relationship, but it could be an end of the way you're thinking or your mindset on something. Because I feel like this new energy is going to make you see yourself a little bit differently. Maybe raise your self-esteem. Raise your confidence. And put an end to self-deprecation and staying in the same cycles you've always been. So somebody might be coming in for you this weekend. Might be somebody new who really makes you think about things. Think about, like, I'm getting, like, usually that, this is an ending card, but I'm getting it's a change in mindset is what I'm hearing. That's so funny because witchy, learning something new, taking the classes, focusing on something new, being a student. With that Page of Swords energy. I think he's going to do it because he doesn't want to let his parents down. But yeah, that's definitely learning a new skill, studying something, taking classes, being focused on something new. It could be a hobby for some of you. It could be a trade of some kind. Now, for some of you, we have the Lovers in reverse. Well, this is definitely a love relationship. We have the Three of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like a breakup has led to a new opportunity. Maybe that does have something to do with this new love coming towards you. But there is like a separation or a breakup that is leading to a new opportunity for some of you. Now, this doesn't have to be, I say a relationship, but it could be maybe you left the job, maybe you got fired, and it's leading to a new opportunity. So you really have to take it how it resonates. But I do feel like this might be something for, there's definitely a separation of some kind or a breakup, but it is opening a window for you, or opening a door for you. I was just told to look at this archway. It's opening an opportunity for you to go ahead. So that might have something to do with your nephew as well, Witchy. Saying that, going back to school. So this could be, creating opportunities. He might not love it, but it might create opportunities. And even if he doesn't like it, he has it under his belt. And he could always go into something else. Thank you, B. That's what I was just saying. At least he'll have a trade to fall back on. And you know what? Yeah, you do need that kind of stuff in a recession and the pandemic. Like it is pandemic proof and recession proof. That kind of skill set. So this might be the opportunity that your nephew needs. But it is going to require focus for sure. Well, sometimes people need to be pushed, but sometimes it works in reverse, unfortunately. So I can see why you'd be anxious about that. I know for my son, it was always worked in reverse. You know, it was like almost like, I don't want to say defiant because he wasn't a defiant person, but he definitely did not want to be pushed into something. All right, let's see what else. There's a divine masculine energy, King of Swords energy. Ooh. I feel like this is, we have the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I feel like this could be a family dynamic. We have a lot of swords here. So you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like this is about a divine masculine who is warming up to an idea that somebody has. Like, I feel like this might be, maybe it's a higher up at work who is trying to listen to one of their employees, and they have this amazing idea, and or it could be like maybe a father son dynamic, and they're coming in with this idea, and they're wondering if they can trust it, is what I'm getting. Can they trust this? Maybe you guys have kids going away for the Memorial Day weekend, and you're wondering if you can trust this energy. You want to be able to trust them, but you can't. Or you, not that you can't, but you're very in your head about it. This is not something that you really want to happen. But I feel like it's going to happen anyway. But I'm seeing you can trust. You can trust it. You have to be able to trust, is what it's about. Whatever this dynamic is, they're asking to trust in it. Even though it might not be something that you would do or something that you would want, something's asking you to trust. And again, I feel like that also brings us back to the oracle cards that I pulled in the beginning. Trust the universe. Trust that your higher power has your back, your kids' back, your family's back, and that everything is going to happen for their greatest good. And to take this step forward and to surrender to the universe and to know that the universe always has your back. Yep, this coming weekend. Tomorrow starts the holiday. At least for me. I know B said she's got off tomorrow. Lucky her. Let's see what else we have for the collective. What else do we have? Thank you. Here we go with this nine of, this is about, going into that same, trying to get something to change. That's not going to. You're not done the fight. You're not defeated yet. You're still willing to fight for it. And that's an amazing conquest. However, at some point there has to be something that says, is this person going to change? Why do I have to do all the changing? Why can't this person see that they need to change too? I can't be the one who keeps fighting for it. But I just heard, if you're trying to like do an upstart of some kind, I'm hearing don't give up. Because giving up is going to because giving up is going to make you it'll set you into depression. You don't want to give up on this yet, because I feel like you're very close to being where you need to be in this situation. So if you're doing an upstart or you're trying to focus on something and you want to build something, I'm hearing don't give up, because it's going to set you into depression. But I'm hearing for relationships, how many times are you going to keep this repetition going until you say, you know what? I don't know how many times I have to do this, because it's making you depressed. I mean, this is 9 empty cups we're talking about here. So you keep fighting for it, but it's making you really, really upset. And you can't be in that energy. You can't sit there in that energy. So there needs to be a change, and you have to have the bravery to make that change, to start on a new path, to say, you know what, I can't keep doing this, to respect yourself. Okay, somebody looks like they're focused on something other than what they need to be focused on. This could be ruining a relationship. This could be ruining a family dynamic. But there needs to be something that is done about this. You need to recognize that these cups are spilt and they're not worth looking at. When you have a partnership or a family dynamic over here that you need to focus on, and not something that isn't worth your energy, that isn't going to fulfill you. And once you do, you're going to have a peace of mind. You're going to feel at ease. Now, this is a choice. You're going to have to choose, like, do I pay attention to this that's not working out, that's not giving me nourishment, that's not making me happy? Or do I choose what's making me happy? Do I choose, the energy I'm supposed to be in? But that's something that you have to discover on your own, or your person has to discover on their own. But once they do, or you do, it's going to feel a lot less chaotic in your mind, in your life. Things are going to come together. Your energy is going to get raised because you're putting good energy out there and not giving your energy to in a place where it isn't needed. It's funny, my son just texted me. He should be watching me. Should tell him. I see him come through. I'm like, you should know that I'm doing a live reading. Let's see what else we have. I'm going to pull some more from the Oracle decks. We have light. Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. I love that. People are in need of your light. There's so much dark energy out there right now that people are needing to see your healing energy in person. They need to be in your energy, especially if you're a healer and you're a light worker. They need to be reminded of positivity. They need to be reminded of your mindset and how you think and how you are with your words and how you speak to each other and yourself. You have to be out in public and people need to see and be a part of that. People don't want to be in the dark anymore. They need light and they need you. We have acceptance and understanding. So you might be in an energy this weekend where you are really asked to be an empath, really need to be understanding of how other people are feeling. It might not suit you as much as you want, but we're being asked to have an open heart and to really try to understand and be enlightened by the way other people think and the way other people feel. It might not be the way we feel. And we can also have the opportunity to shed more light and to teach people and show them what acceptance is. Show them what an open heart looks like and a loving mind and a loving heart. So I believe that we're asked to do that this weekend. We're asked to do that all the time. But I'm feeling like Spirit is saying, you know what? This is really, really needed this weekend. Your light and your acceptance, your understanding. I feel like there's going to be a connection made also with this card, especially with the key and the two hearts. I'm seeing that this might be a connection that's made, a deep connection that I just heard is really needed. So you might be brought together with somebody. This could be somebody who really needs to talk. Maybe you're just sitting down somewhere. Maybe you're at the laundromat and somebody comes and sits down to you and starts a conversation. And you know what? They just need somebody to talk to, some kind of empathetic ear. And maybe that's what you're called to do. Just open your heart and two hearts just raw, talking to each other. And you might be the key to what they need. You might be the key that opens their heart. Deep connections is what I'm seeing. Key to deep connection. So you might be making a deep connection this week with somebody. Right? Strangers are always talking to me too, but you know what? I love it. I love sharing with people. I love knowing what people think. I love listening to people's stories and knowing where they're from and how they're doing and how they got to where they are today. Um, I just love hearing about people's lives and letting them know that I'm a safe person to talk to. That I am somebody that who is going to pay attention and listen to them, and with a warmth and kindness. So I love when people expose themselves to me and are able to be vulnerable. It really kind of tells you what kind of person you are and how people see you. So it's a big compliment when people are that vulnerable with you. Which you crack me up. You're like either end of the spectrum. It's like nothing in between. I do too. Like I love hearing about them and I love that they know and they can feel that I'm a safe place for them to open up. And it really that's pretty like that's the takeaway from it. Like, yeah, like come to me because I am a safe place. I want you to be able to talk about things with me and know that I'm an ally and I'm going to care about what you have to say. And I really truly love when people see that about me and see that that I really truly care about humans in general. And yeah, I don't always like I work in customer service. I don't always like the way people treat me but I always have to remind myself that you know what, they're going through something. They're triggered by something. Just like we all get triggered and it's hard. It's hard. People have changed a lot. Their dynamic has changed a lot and that means we have to change the way we look at people as light workers and empaths and kind of adjust to it because people are hurting. People are really I feel like they want to be able to confide in people and they want people to they just want love, you know? And it's hard. It's a hard thing to treat others the way you want to be treated. It's not easy. It's easily said, not easily done. Yes, I love biographies as well. I do read biographies a lot. Autobiographies, biographies. I do enjoy people's lives and how they got to be the way they are, you know? But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend. I will try to pop on impromptu. Really am going to try because I have so much fun with you guys. I really do. And you're so amazing. Like I said, your energy is, it's just, it raises mine. And it makes me so happy. So I am looking forward to hopefully talking to you at some point this weekend, carving out some time. I can't tell you when, but I'll try to make it happen. And hopefully you're available to tune in. Click that notification bell that will let you know when I am going live. If it's working this week, sometimes it's not. But hopefully you will be able to pick up on that. Yes, have a fantastic weekend and be safe, please. And remember those who have, if you're, in America, those who have died for our country, and even the people whose lives have changed, their families and their friends, and you know, all the things that they had to go through too. I really feel that part of Memorial Day as well. It's not just about the people who die for our country, but the families and the sacrifices they had to take. Yes, use protection. The Empress told us that. All right. Love you guys so much. And we'll talk soon. Take care.